on the option. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
They'll go with a direct snap. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. Fielded in the end zone, it's Anthony. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. And offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the...
Looking deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 25. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Arkansas! On to attempt the try. And after the extra point, they cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He's going to pass. Fires left. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Caught over the middle. It's Wells. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. They're going to throw it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lee. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Rebels are on the move. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
After the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Back to throw, it's Dart. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. He'll set up to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Watkins. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. The Rebels have moved it inside the 20. Wideout in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. And the Rebels in the hurry up. Hand off from the shotgun. Not much room. He gets 1 down to the 7.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep...
To the end zone, and it's picked off. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Can't get him to the ground. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. Going to the ground is what the Razorbacks love to do to move those chains with guys like Peyton Hillis and Darren McFadden.
Yeah, and you think of just Felix Jones along with the same era. Just guys that toted the rock with some physicality. Just tough guys that make you bring your lunch. When you want to come tackle them, you better bring it.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. The Hogs getting it done through the air, evoking memories of Ryan Mallett. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Now on the option. There's a live football. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he falls on top of his own fumble, and the offense will retain possession. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. They'll go to the ground. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. He's going for a big play downfield. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Dropping back, it's Green. Gets it out fast. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep them away from that first down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those third down situations underneath the sticks, and you come up and rally, and everybody flies to the football. That's great execution by this defense.
Catch in the middle, it's Sategna. The Razorbacks have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Got his man on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time with my...
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Right down the boulevard. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. And the offense will take the penalty, move the ball forward, and save the down. First down for this offense. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
And now on second down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Dart. Makes his connection. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's looking deep. And he makes the catch inside the 25. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Got it in the middle, it's Wells. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on second down. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
He caught it! And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Direct snap. And going to the run is going to backfire as the clock runs out here in the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get to the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. To throw, it's Green. Feeling some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This is one of the reasons I love this linebacker. He is an outstanding pass rusher. He's got speed, he's got quickness and agility to avoid the offensive linemen, running backs, and tight ends on his way to the quarterback.
And the Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Gets it out of the air for the first time today and didn't see much of him. That loss a week ago, called on just once. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Snares it outside. It's Parrish. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Guys in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. What a snag by the defense. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Arkansas! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, return to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. And here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position for the O at the 37. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Give to the back. Across the 25, he's got room. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped a really big play. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. They're going to ride this running back. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Looking downfield, it's Green. Trying to get to it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. It has been said that the other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard, and he did.
And often is good, too. The most you can get to him, but great job by the defense. rushing the quarterback, understanding pass, and getting the big fella on the ground.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Tulsa is getting whooped today, and at some point this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly, the answer today is a big fat no. They're trailing by 14 to UAB. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wells. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
The Rebels want to move quickly. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized. Line getting set on 2nd down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Tackle is made after the 1st down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got it! Takes it to the house! Touchdown, Ole Miss! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step 1. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step 1 accomplished.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Anthony. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take it. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Arkansas 24, Ole Miss 21.
Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Back to throw, it's Green. That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
I think in this situation, after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
The Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block, it's Stenson. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
You're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your...
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players, certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
Safe completion on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. He's run out of bounds, but not before, turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
He'll keep it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
All right, if you're a quarterback in that situation, you know there's nowhere to go, so just...
Cut your losses.
You're right, absolutely. Slide, don't take the extra punishment. You just give up on the play.
We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Big 3rd down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it back looking for help. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Scanning the field, it's dark. quickly complete. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
He throws one to the left. And he hauls it in inside the 30. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Parrish. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to throw it again. Quarterback moving. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. With jet sweep pass. Bulldozes him. Touchdown, Rebels! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Number 19 in the end zone.
And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Temple rolled to victory in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He'll start this drive firing. Skips away from pressure. Here's a throw downfield late.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best, and that time they were able to force an incompletion.
Finds his man. It's Anthony. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. To the air, it's Green. They're trying to get to it. Got his man out of the backfield. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. He would love to have picked up the 1st down there, but saving the timeouts and saving the clock, much more important right now.
Yeah, that could save the game, because now I can work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take those shots deep. When I get without timeouts and those start to dwindle, I get very predictable. So great job getting out of bounds.
They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's going to take off. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, to get down and don't take a big hit.
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Timeout, Arkansas.
This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. With the line of scrimmage at the 32, they'll line up for a 49-yard field goal attempt and a chance to win the game. And it's on the way, and he pushed it. It's no good to the right. It's one thing to execute early in the game, tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand.